Hey everybody, welcome to Special Spice. Today we visit a miniature Efteling, a fairy tale theme park called Enchanted Forest, tucked into the woods of Oregon. We'll explore every square inch of the park, ride all of the family rides, and make sure to visit the iconic Storybook Lane, which bears a striking resemblance to Fairytale Forest in the Netherlands. So come along and let's have some fun. Good morning, we just arrived in Enchanted Forest. There's the 5 freeway. And just off the 5 you will see the sign, the big homemade sign for Enchanted Forest. So you exit, and it is literally in a forest. Some light European architecture, and the main entrance is here. Have you ever been here, Mo?
No. We've driven by it a lot, but I have never actually pulled over to get into Enchanted Forest.
Let's do it. Most everything is handmade here by the Tofte family. So Roger Tofte opened it in 1971, and it is still family run. Tickets are $29, but we pre-purchased online and it was $26. So when you enter, you see the castle. You can hear the mild organ music. Okay. Ooh, welcome to the Enchanted Forest. Knight's armor, the land of enchantment. So we're gonna explore the front of the park more later, but right now we're gonna check out the rides in the back while lines are short. The themed bathrooms, coffee cottage, maybe after the ride, yeah. And one thing that's cool, because when you enter on the left, there's all the little walkthroughs, like the castle and Humpty Dumpty and the giant shoe. But if you turn right, there's like nobody over here as we head towards the rides. We wanted to knock out the rides first and then do more exploration after. Pretty neat here, the archway entrance. You can hear some freeway noise. We're right next to the freeway. And like we said, this side over here is completely empty at opening. This is the old English village.
So cool.
That's really neat.
I feel like I'm in an actual town, but a man built this with his hands.
Yeah.
Roger Tofte built this, all hand built. It took Roger Tofte 7 years to build all this before it opened in 1971. And then he just slowly expanded more and more as the decades went on. Yeah,
it's pretty impressive, honestly. This is really cute and well designed. You have all these people up above. Mondor. And because it's Oregon, you see some moss and ferns right here. And we're gonna actually start with this ride, because later we think it'll be pretty packed with kids. It's like a more geared towards children, a shooting ride where you shoot and get points. So we're gonna give it a shot. There's a dragon overlooking the queue, and we're the first ones on. Ooh, it's warm.
The good little gremlins need your help to save them from the monsters of the dark. Aim at their blue medallions where the evil power is stored.
Aim at
The challenge is on.
Heard.
Go to your destiny.
We will, Mondor.
Thank you, Mondor.
So Mo's shooting.
I don't... Blue medallions? Where's the blue medallions?
Ooh. I think the blue lights.
I don't know. Oh, I hit something. Ah!
Whoa!
Is that a werewolf? I am like shooting directly at
him. Spider.
Ah! Ah! It's moving!
Like the music.
I hit it.
Candle. Ooh, wow. Look at this room.
Ah!
With my power to destroy
Wow.
Okay, these are actually very creepy.
More of a dark horror theme than I expected.
That's so scary. That's so scary. Oh my god, look up! Look up!
Oh, goblin!
Whoa, look at that!
There's the goblin.
Look at that thing above you!
Ah!
Whoa! Okay, this is cool. Is this foil?
Wow, yeah. Hand built.
Ah!
Look up there.
That looks like gremlins. Wow!
A dragon.
Ah!
Whoa!
So many dragons! Wow! Spiders. Goblins. Wow, look at the thing up above you. Oh my god, these are so scary. They're like legit scary. I am not the best shooter.
Whoa!
That is so scary.
Mondor, thank you for returning our land with peace. We Drummers are grateful to you. Good luck on your future adventures.
Thank you!
Until we meet again.
That was really fun. You can tell that it was handmade, but really unique, genuinely scary things that he built in there, and I had a good time.
Yeah, it was immersive. Honestly,
It was.
as dark rides go, I was pretty impressed for it being very, modest and hand built. So we're gonna do Ice Mountain next. It's kind of their take on Matterhorn. Let's take a look. Looks like the carts are covered because it does rain here a lot. Woo, looks fun.
So Ice Mountain's closed right now. We're gonna try again in just a little. But if you've noticed, everything is built on the side of a mountain, so there's a lot of hiking involved here. You get a workout along with your attractions and rides.
That's true, yeah. Lots of little steep hills and forests around you, so we'll see what else we can find. A lot of times you'll be walking and you'll just stumble into these little walkthroughs.
Crawl down there.
Ooh. No, thank you. Little crawl space. And we're noticing that unlike Disneyland and Efteling and other bigger theme parks, people don't run to the rides. So if you go straight to the rides, you might be the only one there. Wow. Pretty
Tyler.
cool. Yeah. Ooh, not gonna do that one. Yeah. I can hear Mo, but I don't know where she is. Found the stairs, following Mo's voice.
I'm up here.
I like these little lit up nooks.
Wow. Well, you can go into even nookier nooks. It's pretty intense.
All right, let's exit.
Yep.
Glad we came at opening.
That was awesome.
Hot tip for Enchanted Forest. Like every theme park, come at opening.
Yes.
Always come at opening.
Yes.
We're in Western Town now. So they got the European feel, the Western feel.
This is so impressive. This is like the greatest backyard playground,
Yeah.
and way more than you could have ever imagined or wanted.
Yeah. This part here is a little
Whoa.
sideways on the hill. Hi. Barbecue. Livery?
Liver.
Yeah, the crooked homes are interesting. Or a crooked drugstore. So we're gonna do the haunted house now.
Yeah,
It is very dark.
oh, there's someone in there.
Oh, hello!
Oh, jeez.
Oh!
Oh my. Oh!
Hello! Quick tip, if you scare easily, go behind other people. Because then a lot of the... Oh, never mind! I should have known. I should have... I had a fair warning. What I was gonna say is then a lot of the other scares are used on them.
Oh, someone's eyeballs are moving.
Oh. Hello. That's cool. A little graveyard.
El Creepo.
Cool.
It's okay to be scared. Ooh, look at that.
Shadow on the wall. It's pretty cool. Until it starts moving. Oh, hi. I like the giggle. I like the mix of laughter and scares.
If you want to go to the emergency, you have to get past her.
Upstairs.
But as you can see, I don't have anybody. I'm just beside
Like the red hallway.
I need a helping hand now. I'm always ahead of everybody. It's handy for looking around
I'm gonna stop here for a
corners.
His head fell off.
Especially in this old house. You'll never know.
Ooh.
Oh.
Axe above us. Hello.
Oh.
I like that lady.
Yeah.
Oh!
This is my solarium. Plant room for those less informed.
Plant room.
Look at the skeleton.
I collected these rare
That's cool.
plants and creatures.
Oh.
Ooh.
Look
Like
at the
the-
hands coming out of this cabinet.
Oh yeah.
Look, there's hands.
Okay,
Oh.
Rise to your seance, we'll make you stretch out.
Haunting is our favorite sport, night is for our fun.
I can hear the Tofte family recording this song in their living room.
Job is done. If you'll be
Oh.
and now we'll say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Look at all those zombies out there. They're in here.
Oh, pirates.
Hello.
Scariest part is this exit. Yeah. Oh my.
You got it.
You're in?
Yeah, I got it. Is it electric?
All right, we made it.
Wow.
All right, so we just got off the haunted house, and it was very fun, very long. You went upstairs, downstairs, and I think the ride's about to reopen.
Ooh, yay.
But it was cool, very handmade, very modest, but fun, a little scary at moments. How'd you feel, Mo, about haunted house?
I really enjoyed it. I'm not a haunted house person because I actually do get really scared and I realize I don't breathe. But it was really fun, and you can tell that they put a lot of thought and love and care into it, and It was funny and it was scary.
If you're scared of those things, there are no live actors, so nothing's really jumping out at you that much.
And nothing touches you.
Yeah, nothing touches you. It's more just like pre-built, like figurines, puppets, projections. So it's pretty cool. But we're gonna try this now that it opened. Ice Mountain Bobsleds. Looks fun.
Look how small this is, but it's so delightful. And I are in one of the cars. Here we go.
It's covered on top with a glass or a plastic cover.
We're going up the mountain. The kids, hang on to your life.
Will there be a monster?
Oh my. Oh jeez.
Oh, there is a monster.
There is a monster. Oh, it's a Yeti. Okay, so far it's moving very slowly. Oh, here we go. All right, let's go.
Here we go.
Woo! Oh, let's go. Wow. Oh, wow. Ah! Wow. Oh!
I hit my head on the top.
Are you okay?
Fine. Get to the left here.
Wow. Oh! Oh my gosh. Woo! Dang. Ah! Ah! Oh my goodness. Oh,
Look at all the ferns.
it's so beautiful.
So lush.
Ah! Oh,
Oh.
dang. That's definitely an experience. I think this is the ice mountain.
Bunny hop. Here comes the bunny hop.
Woo! Oh! Oh my!
Brakes work.
Yeah, a little too well. This makes me miss Switzerland.
Hey.
Woo!
So it was a fun coaster. It had some theming, a little monster at the beginning. It started slow and then picked up. I don't love the vehicle though. I don't love being covered on top and on the side, and the little holes in the front made it hard to see. I understand it's because it rains a lot here. That's why they have it like that. But that was my main complaint. I did feel kind of scrunched in the vehicle.
Yes, especially if you have two adults in one vehicle.
Yeah, which we chose to do. But there were some fun like turning moments where you're turning through all the ferns and the forest. That was my favorite part. So overall, if I was going to rate it, we're doing ratings out of 10 now. This would be a 6 out of 10 coaster.
Yeah. Walking away from Ice Mountain, I looked down and I noticed that the cobblestones are actually bricks with little messages to people and names and symbols. Super sweet. Pinocchio's Playroom.
Yeah.
What is this? Pinocchio's Playroom. Going up some stairs. Ooh. This cost... Oh, it's a fun mirror. Ooh, puppets. A shadow puppet. Java. That's fun. Japan. Brussels. Sicily. France. Mexico. US. And a hand puppet from Holland. We were just there. Hand puppet Greece. We were there 2 years ago. How fun. Oh, this is the home of the 3 blind mice. How cute. Coming. What's this?
It's, well, you'll see.
Push me. Oh.
The clock's setting up the clock. The clock's got working down here. Hickory dickory dock. Hickory dickory dock. The
Wow. Is that a cat? Yes, it is. That cat's just been waiting for that mouse for a very long time. How do I play you? Oh! Oh, it doesn't work. Boo. Oh, you can see some of the neighbors across the way.
It's the best part of the whole show.
We wasn't talking to you, old man.
Oh, okay. Reach in and catch me.
It looks like it's right there, but then when you reach, it's not there.
Oh. It's a Pepper's ghost effect in there. Okay. Oh, we're going across a bridge from Pinocchio's playground. And it's a diorama of...
It's like Switzerland with a castle thrown in.
Oh, something lit up. Can you press the buttons?
Yeah.
Oh, castle. A map. We're going down some stairs. Just a lot of really curious things here. A lot of things to make your imagination run a little wild. Oh. It's Geppetto and Pinocchio.
What is his skincare routine?
And Geppetto's face is turned because his mouth doesn't move, so that's what we're thinking is why. Oh, but his head moves. Arm moves, stomach moves. Blackbird Bakery. Oh! Oh no!
Please check for your belongings and valuables.
It's like a bird singing show.
It's 4 and 20 blackbirds baked in a pie. Oh!
Oh,
Here they come again.
Greetings! I'd like to take this opportunity to welcome each and every one of you. Antenna pie socials. We have, boys, pay attention. It shows my finger. Say goodbye, boys. Boys. Say goodbye, boys. Boys. Not yet, girls. It's too early to get back in the pie. On the fork, we have the Cluckberry.
Cluckberry?
This is pretty neat. So Enchanted Forest almost closed during COVID, but a lot of people chipped in to help keep it open. So that's the bricks on the ground that Mo showed you earlier with different names. It's people who helped out to keep it open. Also the American Coaster Enthusiasts, ACE, also chipped in. People who just didn't want to lose another roller coaster. So it's pretty cool. All the people who really care about it. And it's signed by the Tofte family.
As we just mentioned about the bricks and the very kind people that helped keep Enchanted Forest open, if you have a brick, you can scan this and find it. Not just through COVID actually, but also through the ice storm of 2021, which hit the state of Oregon and particularly this area really badly and was devastating to many people and homes and businesses. What's this?
It's a hand-drawn map by the founder, by the owner, Tofte.
Oh,
And it's pretty cool.
how fun.
Very animated style and shows you all the things.
That's the entrance right there where we came in. Went through the old English town. Where is, oh, there's Mondor.
This was made before the Mondor ride opened. The Mondor ride's the newest one.
Oh, fun. We got the Ice Mountain bobsleds, the mining town, which was the western town we walked through. Oh, there's the haunted house.
And what we're saving for last is kind of the heart of Enchanted Forest, which is all these fairy tale zones, walkthroughs in this area on the north side of the park.
It's called Storybook Lane. And look at this. They have a witch's head. Can't wait to see that. And Humpty Dumpty. It reminds us a lot of...
It's like the small and more modest version of Efteling in the Netherlands. Efteling was founded on Fairytale Forest, and this place was founded on Storybook Lane. So a dedication to fairy tales, myths, and legends. But first, coffee.
I love my coffee with a side of Irish music shows.
Later tonight, Irish band will play in here.
The possibly Irish band. Oh, fun!
very medieval space.
How fun! Look, they have dragons on their tapestries. Look at these really fun instruments. Oh, look, you can still buy a brick if you would like to remember a loved one or honor someone special. It's $250 per brick. And you get a symbol and a few lines of text. Pretty awesome. Wow, so coming out of the English town, you're reminded why this is called Enchanted Forest, because look at this place.
Yeah, they purchased this land on the side of the hill by the 5 freeway and wanted to leave as much of the forest as possible. So you can see these Doug fir trees. Oregon's known for its tall Douglas firs.
Wow. Oregon is also very known for its lushness and its greenery. And this park is a great testament to that. I'm so excited for coffee. So they have a few places to eat and drink, but it is not always guaranteed everything will be open because this is a seasonal park. So Coffee Cottage is open and I'm very grateful. We just ordered a drip coffee or a filter coffee and a small latte here. They also have some syrup flavors. They have some blended drinks as well as chai and hot teas and some pastries. If you need a break from all of the Enchanted Forest excitement, there's a huge picnic area. You are allowed to bring your own food and drink in here, and that's a huge perk, especially if you're trying to save a few bucks.
So I grew up in Oregon about 20 minutes from here, and I last came to Enchanted Forest in, I want to say, college, when I worked at the Oregon Garden, and I remember taking a Saturday and taking a few of my coworkers out to Enchanted Forest. So it's been a long time, but it actually is better than I remember, if I'm being honest. I love the theming, the details, the fantasy element. So this is really fun. It's a fun, family-run park that you should definitely check out. You can see tablecloths set up and spots saved for a picnic in the forest. So like Mo said, you can bring your own food. Ice cream parlor. So lots of cute seating areas. You can get ice cream and sit on these heart chairs. There's a seating area over here next to where you can order food like nachos and chicken tenders. Little cottages with picnic tables like this. And we've also noticed it's very well staffed. We've seen a lot of workers around. They're very clean. They're constantly cleaning and tending to the park. So it's well loved. We're gonna check out the free water show while we drink our coffee. And we're also loving how mellow it is. A lot of people showed up at 10:30, but now it seems like people are settling into the park. Fantasy fountains. You can order food or just sit down to watch fantasy fountains.
On like a really hot day or a cold day, because you can just come in here, order food and drink, and sit and eat and relax.
Yeah, if you don't mind eating in the dark or drinking in the dark, this is a really cool way to do it. Ooh. They have face painting. Great spot for kids. Geppetto's shop. Long John's lookout. See what we find. Oh, it's a view of the coaster.
Oh, cute.
And they have for sale slightly used sword, stone included.
Maybe JoJo wants this.
Ah, JoJo's World shout out. I finally understand gravity. From the baller coaster. We have these folks here.
Hello.
And Mondor. We rode your ride. Big Timber Company store. So we're considering to do the log ride before the sun comes out because we think the lines will get longer once the sun is out. You can pan for treasure, 2 tickets per scoop. There's a guy in there. Hey buddy. A little hard to see. This side of the park I believe has some kiddie rides like bumper boats and other rides for little folks. And there's an observation deck. Mo and I brought ponchos because it's probably about 60 degrees right now.
Oh, here they come.
Here they come! Woo!
Oh, man.
Oh, not too bad, not too bad. Most of the water went to the side.
Wet.
Oh yeah.
They're very wet.
So don't remember if we mentioned earlier, but tickets cost $1 each, and most of the activities cost between 2 and 5 tickets. So this area has more kiddie rides. They have bumper cars, this fun, colorful train here, a lit up Ferris wheel, and some miniature bumper boats over here, under the tent. Oh, and the frog hopper. So they have a little theater back here, and they have Jack and the Beanstalk rehearsals called the Summer Theater, tucked into the forest here. So we'll see what this looks like.
Those beans are worthless! I mean, he did it! He did it! Him right there!
No, he did not. You don't blame it on him, Jack. We are broke! And I already sold all your Pokédex cards on my Etsy store. We are doomed, Jack! What? You're embarrassing me!
So if you run out of tickets, there's ticket booths all around the park, $1 each. And most of the rides cost between 2 and 5 tickets. The bigger ones are 5 tickets, so that's $5. It's kind of cool though how admission is separate from rides. So if you don't plan on riding anything, you can save some money. And look at this. Beautiful forest. Mostly untouched for many years. Moss on the trees. And this carousel right here. Here's a view of the haunted house from the side. With the busted out windows and doors. You can hear the organ music. It was a cool experience. It reminds me how Haunted Mansion in Disneyland originally was going to be a walkthrough, but then they decided to turn it into a ride instead. Barbershop, 5 cents. All right, time for the log ride.
Log ride time.
Putting on ponchos. We're approaching Big Timber Log Ride. They got a nice sign, nice wooden structure here. Water wheel. And the logs. Woo! He told us to lean back on the drop. And definitely don't stand up. There goes the other log. Oh, that's fun. Where it dips right there, there's no water.
Oh, okay.
It becomes almost like a coaster for a second.
Wow, that's fun.
Nice.
That's
very peaceful. Quiet.
These gorgeous trees.
Woo!
What a great view of the actual forest.
Yeah, definitely. It becomes like a terrain version of a log ride, where it's very interacting with the terrain and the forest, which is great. Some theming on the left. Grub Shack. How do we get there? I'm feeling munchy. Not too bad, not too bad. Little spray. How was it?
It got me.
Gotcha.
Not too bad, thank God for contrast. This is so nice. I love that we're like elevated above the trees.
Yeah. Yeah, very unique. This is great. And longer than I thought. I thought it would just go up, go through the building, and then do the drop. But we are cruising. We're cruising around this beautiful land. So this part, we're leaving the water and going onto some tracks, which is also unique. Because we have a drop, but no water. Whoa! Here we go.
Oh, I'm scared.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Woo!
Oh my goodness.
Wow, just a spray in the face. Not bad. Just a spray in the face. That was fun. That was very nice. The feet are dry.
Yeah.
The face is sprayed, but that will air dry quickly. And they don't allow, as a heads up, they don't allow hats or beanies on the ride. So just be prepared for that. Hat hair. So Mo, how was the log ride?
That was so much better than I expected it to be. It was longer. It had a really cool bunny hop or bunny hill in the middle where you get out of the water. And it's so interesting and unique. I've never had anything like that before. And you get pretty wet.
Yeah.
It was really fun. I loved it.
Of all the log rides I've ridden, it's actually in the upper half, I would say. Very fun, long, like Mo said. And the part in the middle where you're on the tracks instead of on the floating on the water, it was just a very unique element. So we loved it. If you enter this museum here, they have some older artifacts.
This is the original concept art from 1964, Roger Tofte. Apparently a lot of his friends didn't believe in his vision and they called it Idiot Hill, which is a bummer. You can see the castle, pumpkin, shoe slide. How fun. There's Roger. There's Roger again. And he's building the witch's head. That's so fun. Oh wow, this is a family photo of the Tofte family from 1970. And a photo from 2020 during the COVID times. Roger is in the middle. COVID was hard enough for theme parks, but in 2021, Oregon had a very serious, severe ice storm, and gosh, it devastated the park. A lot of it was completely unwalkable because of all the downed trees, and power was out for a week. This is a photo of Roger Tofte's daughter Susan composing and recording all of the music for the park. Enchanted Forest actually is the only theme park in America that doesn't pay royalties to anyone because she makes all the music and it is original for this park. If you keep walking down, there is actually a store and an Enchanted Forest movie if you want to know more about the history. And it plays all day.
We have this nice canopy.
There are some really cool pieces of merch. Look at this shirt. We might actually get it. And there is a sweater that I kind of love. It's so old school and I think it's really cute. They have some cute snow globes and mugs galore. Some tumblers and sippy cups. Hats.
We're gonna end our exploration with Storybook Lane.
Let's go. Walking over to Storybook Lane. Feels like we're hiking because we kind of are. This is one of the original things that Roger Tofte built. It's a boot slide. Look at that big old boot. Oh!
We were dragging at first.
How fun though.
So we're gonna do Storybook Lane. We're gonna start at the castle, Humpty Dumpty, Hansel and Gretel, Alice in Wonderland, a maze, 7 dwarves, etc. So it looks like a loop, and we'll end right back here at the shoe slide. So this will be our finale. Back where we started, back at the castle, to do the loop. Inside the castle, there's ye old dungeon. Oh, there's someone in there. So many little nooks, installations, scenes to look at. Rules. Oh, you can't feed dragons? Oh. They do want you to go this direction on the loop. So that's what we will do. You're going basically clockwise from the castle. Ta-da! The famous Humpty Dumpty on a wall. This is often the logo of the park. The key feature. And I read an article that said it came out in the early days when they opened, but then it actually got damaged at some point, so they had to redo it. I think about 10 years ago.
Did you read that? All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty Dumpty together again. But Roger Tofte did.
Nice. Roger did it. So this is just a fun place to walk through. We recommend rides first and then ending with this. But you can do it either way. Little Miss Muffet. And a spider. Ooh. I haven't thought about Little Miss Muffet since I was, 9 years old. Hansel and Gretel. Uh-oh. I don't like the looks of this. Wow.
That's so intense.
Dang, don't go in, don't go in.
I can absolutely see how Efteling made you think of this place because this is like a baby version of Fairytale Forest.
Mary had a little lamb. So they're also basing a lot of these on songs, like nursery rhymes. Alice in Wonderland. Not sure if I'll fit in here.
Tyler's gonna try to get into this hole.
I don't know about this.
How's it going? No. So you enter that little rabbit hole up there, then you walk past Alice and the caterpillar. Who are you? And then you literally crawl underground and then you end up here. That is so amazing. I could not do that. A little too claustrophobic for me, but let me know if you can. And tell me what it's like. This is a beloved thing in my childhood, the Mad Hatter's Tea Party. There's the Cheshire Cat. I'm more of a dog person myself, but I do love the Cheshire Cat. And there is a maze. Find the other end. Here we go. You are here. All right. Alright, let's try. Ah! This way.
Go ahead and say don't go that way.
Okay, don't go that way. Heard. Oh, dead end. I was lost.
We're good.
Yay! I am glad to be back in the forest and outside of that maze. Coming out of the maze, it's Jack and Jill. Entering the land of Snow White and the Seven Dwarves. That's not a dwarf.
Droopy, lumpy, oh. For copyright reasons, we have different names. Interesting.
Oh, wheezy, snoozy, lumpy, droopy, dingy, smiley, and grouchy.
Similar but different.
Seven dwarfs of Enchanted Forest. And here's their mine. This is so cool. Ooh. It's very dark.
Oh, there's some treasure.
Ooh. I love mines, especially ones with treasure in them. A cave in the mine. Pretty cool. I love the music. Now we know composed by Roger's daughter, Susan. And I hear water. Ooh. Little waterfalls. So pretty. Ooh. And here are the dwarves mining.
Snoozy and grouchy and lumpy and bumpy.
Which one's dingy?
I don't know. It's pretty cool. I like that.
How fun. Oh my gosh, this is awesome. It is the witch's head.
This is one of the icons of Enchanted Forest. You see it on a lot of merch. And you can get a good view of its nostril right here.
How fun is that? Are they sharp?
No, not too bad.
It's the tongue.
It's a ritual. You have to touch both teeth.
Really?
No, I mean.
Okay. I was like, do I have to?
Oh, Lord.
Through the witch's head.
Oh! Mother, let's do a sleeping potion I will brew. From an apple red and bright, I'll cause the end of Snow White.
Wow. That's creepy and effective.
A little relief right here.
Hello, mirror. Who's the fairest of them all?
There's a slide.
There's a slide?
Slide at your own risk.
Woo! Slide at your own risk. That was the best witch's head I've ever been through. Oh, cute. And the seven dwarves are saying bye to Snow White and her prince. Rip Van Winkle. I don't know which one this is, but I'm not familiar with this. Are you?
Well, there's moss on him. I think he like fell asleep in the forest and then became part of the forest or something. But I'll have to brush up on my Winkle verse.
Next up is, oh, is this Goldilocks and the Three Bears?
I think so.
Yes. Look at this cute little bear. Papa Bear looks a little dazed. Probably tired from having a new baby. Here we go.
He's there. Somebody's been
Whenever I hear these audio recordings, I can just see the Tofte family sitting around in their living room, just recording all these
Somebody's been sitting in my
during
chair
family
too,
dinner time.
and they broke it all
Oh no!
Somebody's been eating my porridge.
It was me. Okay, Goldilocks, you're sleeping in someone else's bed. It's a little rude. And they all live together in a little crooked house. Okay. Wow, this is crooked. Oh my god. Okay, this is actually quite disorienting.
Hey, yeah, I can tell they made a horror movie from this. Look at that.
Oh, absolutely. There is a horror movie called The Crooked Man. Pretty sure I've seen it. And truly, y'all, not gonna lie, I smacked into the wall coming in here. It's very disorienting, very crooked and sideways, and and terrifying.
Those are visual illusions that I show my students.
Interesting. What do you see?
I see a duck now.
Oh wow, this is kind of giving me a headache. Land! Made it! Alright, next up, Little Red Riding Hood. Oh, we saw this at the Fairytale Forest in Efteling. And we keep referencing Efteling. It is a theme park in the Netherlands. And we just had a video on it. So if you haven't seen it, definitely check that out.
Yeah, it's like a lot of Americans, our view of theme parks was mostly from, Disney and Universal and Enchanted Forest. But then now that we travel a lot, we've been exploring theme parks in other countries, and it's been really fun. It's a really fun way to see a country. So for example, Tivoli Gardens in Copenhagen we highly recommend, and then Efteling in the Netherlands was also awesome. So Europe's amazing. Definitely see the cities, the neighborhoods, everything. But if you have time to also go to a theme park, it's worth it.
Efteling is definitely one of my favorites of my life, and it was so unique.
Peter, pumpkin eater, had a wife and couldn't keep her, put her in a pumpkin shell, and there he kept her very well. That's how it goes.
And we're back at the boot slide where we started. What a great spot. Storybook Lane.
Thank you so much for joining us as we explored Oregon's most charming theme park, Enchanted Forest.
If you are near the cities of Portland, Salem, or Eugene, you definitely want to check this place out. It is so well loved and cared for, and it is really fun.
Yeah, we loved it. We spent about 3 hours here, and we were able to kind of quickly see most everything. But if you want to take your time, there's so much to explore. You could probably spend up to 5 hours here. So we highly recommend checking out Enchanted Forest.
Remember to like, comment, and subscribe.
And remember, stay curious and stay great.
Stay spicy, my friends.